The problem is, at the end of the day, no good things come my way. Feeling some kind of way, I hustle every day. What the problem is? Wanna know what the problem is? Can you tell me what the problem is? The problem is we all out for
So whenever we hang up the phone, like, have a good night. All right, have a good night. Love you too. Bye.
Oh God, you better have a good night.
Okay, so does that say sneezing tactics?
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Oh, if we go like this, if I go like this, I'm gonna put a timer on. If I go like this, that means like let's transition.
Okay.
All right.
Transition.
Trainee.
Calling Luke D. Am I calling him or you calling him?
His phone's dying.
My phone. My
All right.
phone's at
That's what I thought.
25%.
All right, calling Luke D. D's nuts. D's.
Luke DiSavino, how are you?
Dude, we're living the dream here.
Dude, Matthew Golden sounds like your friend. I emailed him back. I said 86 views. Here we come. He said, "Damn, I was hoping for 69."
He's my boy.
All right. So Greg's coming over.
I guess at some point. Whatever.
So Luke, one thing we were saying about in the podcast is, in the first one, and it's gonna happen. We felt like we were kind of talking over each other a lot of the times because we wanted to get shit out. If we try to do that, just stop what we're saying and just let the other person address. That way we don't like go. Blah, 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 blah.
Especially with you being on the phone.
No
Yeah,
pistachios.
because you're probably like a
I'll do my
second
best.
delay. No, you're
Yeah.
you're
Let's
fine.
try
I'm
and
just
let
saying.
Luke talk.
Yeah, we'll let you go if anything, because you have the delay.
Yeah.
But
Alright, we'll do our best. We'll see how it goes. I'm
Did you
sure
just
it'll be fine.
bump a line?
You got some alligator tails over there.
all right, so
Let's go, Luke.
hit the record button, I guess. Then
I know, dude.
All right.
who wants to do the introduction?
Let's go.
I'll do the introduction.
I'm already there.
Luke, you're to my right, so be ready for your introduction.
Just real quick, we're starting off with pretzel day, and then we're transitioning to the substitute with like the crap. Do you want to Google? I'll Google it real quick. Just some. I don't even know how to explain that though.
What?
How do you Google crapitals and Philadelphia?
It's like nickname the cowgirls. Like we know.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
We're good. Yeah.
It's so
Send
dumb.
it. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do
Yeah.
it live.
Don't write it. Do
All right,
it.
guys.
All right.
Send us in. Take
All
us
right.
up, baby.
Well, joke's on you guys. I've been recording for like 20 minutes.
Nah,
Yeah,
are you serious?
I have been. It's just easier when you flow into these things.
I guess
We'll
so.
crack one
Yeah,
open.
So, here we go, guys.
You know what we do? Wait. We didn't cheer. There you
Cheers.
go.
Luke, are you
Look there,
cheersing?
ting, 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 ting.
Yo, wait. Watch your foot. It's just new.
Holy shit, you hung up on him.
All right. Well, hey, fans and viewers and listeners, welcome back to episode 2. We listened to your responses and your emails and your texts and your phone calls, and well, we listened to you, and we're back for round 2. So as always, I'm Kyle Haney, your paid intern, and to my right we have Mike Rohrbach. Say hi, Mike.
What's up?
To my left we have Damon. Say hi, Damon.
What's going on?
And then Luke, sadly, was texting during a movie and was cursed by a witch, and now he's living in his cell phone. So say hi, Luke.
What's going on, boys?
I'm gonna rub my cell phone to get him out.
It was worth it for the record. It was worth it.
Give me 3 wishes.
Luke, this is the first phone call that Mike's actually taken on his new phone.
It is. Yep. There was a situation last weekend where it Gronk spiked my phone.
Over what,
I was
though?
sick and fucking tired of my phone not working.
Well,
It
what
was
did you
months
have?
on end.
Did you have like a shitty
I had
old
an
phone?
iPhone 6. I had for almost 3 years. Phone wouldn't last more than or the battery wouldn't last more than 15 minutes. And you go out, it fucking dies. It's terrible.
Was it like, it was one of those where
Yeah,
it's like
and it got to the
iOS
point
needs to
where
update. iOS needs to
It
update.
started doing, but the funny part was it said you haven't backed up your phone in 150 some
hate
weeks.
that.
That's where I knew my problem was. The problem is. But
Oh, those bad
So,
things never work.
it started
Never
doing
work.
the shit where it would die and then I'd plug it in to charge and instead of turning back on, it would wait 2 hours to turn the fuck back on. So I went out to the bars. I was pretty drunk and it did it again. So I just Gronk spiked it into the floor in the basement of the shitty bar.
This is like a testimony.
And all these girls we were with thought that I had some kind of something mentally wrong with me. Like,
Why you gotta go back to Gronk? We just
Why
talked about
you
how much we love
gotta
Boston.
Gronk into this?
I had to like explain my mental sanity to a bunch of 25-year-old girls that I was okay
at 2 a.m.
And I was just pissed at my phone at 2 a.m. because it fucking broke. And then the next day was Easter, so I had to go to Easter dinner with my family, hungover as balls, trying to explain to them. I showed up I thought my mom said come over at 3, so I showed up at 3. And they're all, where were you? We were so called. They called my roommate Josh, and he picked up, and they were like, what's wrong with Mike? He's like, he was at his parents too, and he's like, what are you talking about? They're like, he's not over. He said he'll be there soon. I don't know if I can give him a little
And
bit.
now the blanks are worried about Mike.
Blank's worried about me.
What
It's
happened?
terrible.
Oh, that's the worst.
No, but the worst thing he did, he just told he told my fucking mom what girl was sleeping over at the house. And I get there and the first thing I hear is, I heard you had a visitor last night.
Happy Easter.
Yeah. Happy Easter.
Jesus
Happy
wasn't the
Easter,
only
yeah.
thing rising that morning.
Yeah, right? Rabbits.
Yeah, that's a fucking problem.
Easter
Oh,
sucked
yeah,
this year.
Did your mom need to know staying over? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
What does she need to know for? The fuck?
See, Josh is being a good roommate.
Yeah.
Why are those 25-year-old girls freaking out at you for smashing your phone? Like, they freak out when they both wear plaid. What the fuck's going on here?
I mean, to be fair, I freak out when more of us wear plaid. Like 3 or more, that's a problem.
The worst part is, you remember that look up video? Look up. Like, it's good looking at your phone. After I tried to play it off.
Like a PSA?
Like nothing was wrong. Yeah. Like, look up, quit looking at your phone, look the fuck up, and, like, realize what's going on in the world. So that's what I told him after I smashed him. So I just said, look up. Look up.
I'm trying to be more present.
Yeah, look up.
He's trying to make it a
Did you
positive.
just pass it off like, oh, I'm woke?
It was the
No
Lord's
big deal.
Day, and I
Yeah.
really fucked up.
Yeah. Share this, Janelle.
All right. Hey, go to hell. You need anything?
See, Josh was looking out for you though, because like Josh's first instinct was probably Mike's been murdered. First
No,
suspect.
I got home and he said, hey, your phone fucked up and you smashed it, right? And I said, yeah, it's exactly what happened. He goes, I know you. That's what happened.
I know you.
You got pissed at your phone, so you threw it on the floor. I said, yeah.
You probably felt so relieved.
I went to the AT&T store and like they were all busy and the manager comes over and starts helping me. I was just looked at him and I said, I need a new phone, dude. And he starts asking me all these questions. I pulled it out of my pocket and it was mangled. It was like
my
in half.
God.
The screen, it was fucked. And he just started laughing. That's how I knew it was bad. Like, this motherfucker had seen it all. And he was still embarrassed at what I had shown him.
To give our listeners and Luke an idea of what this thing looked like, it looked like if you smashed a beer bottle and tried to hot glue it back together.
Yeah. And so he passed me off to a salesman. He was like, have you told him about the deal? Or if you send your phone... He just looked at him and started shaking his head. It was terrible. I've never been more embarrassed, but not giving a fuck.
Well, I mean, you lived to tell the tale, but your phone didn't. So
We're all
fuck
here.
that guy.
So this is the first call on the new phone.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm honored.
So to start off today, also it is Pretzel Day, boys. What do we think about that?
National Pretzel Day. Let's go.
Yeah,
How
I
many
love
pretzels
pretzels.
do you eat today?
I love pretzels. Salt on it, squishy, like soft pretzels. I like the
Squishy.
braided ones. Like, come on.
What do
This is good.
yeah.
What do you guys put on pretzels? Though? Do you put mustard or do you put like
I
cinnamon?
put pigs in that blanket.
Oh!
Salt. I'm a big salt guy. But dude, honestly, like, did you guys ever grow up? I grew up with salt pretzels in my freezer. Did you guys ever get those?
Yeah, my mom used to keep those.
I had them all the time. All the fucking.
But they go
Those
bad
are
and they'd be
fire.
freezer burnt.
Yeah, because you ate them too fast, like an idiot. That was me all the time.
Fast. I didn't even fast enough.
Too fast, too furious.
Yo.
Probably.
Probably.
No, that's the third one.
No, all that would be there is those pretzels and then Elio's pizza. That was it.
Elio's Pizza, good call. I like
Have
that.
any of you guys eaten Elio's Pizza as an adult?
Sadly.
I can't. It's just, it's like a graham cracker with tomato sauce on it.
Yeah.
I did it
That's
once,
a really good way of
regretted
putting
it, and then I started keeping them in my freezer. And every once in a while, I make like a couple of them, and I'm on board with it now.
Dude, I don't like it. I don't like
Mike's
pretzels.
impressed.
I like pretzels like
It's-
I don't even like eating pretzels at Wawa, like those really hard,
The hard
ones.
ones.
The hard
Oh.
ones so fucking hard they break your teeth, dude, and the salt is probably old people teeth, like probably just sprinkled
No,
on
the
there.
Philadelphia Pretzel Factory is the only place I'm going.
Thank you.
I ate so many of those.
Thank
today.
you.
I ate so many.
It understands my budget, and it understands
Wait.
my wants, and I feel like it respects me.
Hold on, we have an audience member that wants to put in his 2 cents.
Greg, where were you last time we tried to call you? We had a question about if that was Tom Hanks or not.
Family-related business, couldn't be there.
Family-related
He
bullshit.
actually remembered.
Ate a
I got
potato.
one word twice. Annie Ann's.
Annie Ann's.
Actually,
Ann's,
yeah,
That's at
okay.
every mall on
Yes.
the East Coast.
Annie Ann's is keeping all malls across America
Peddling
alive.
pretzels on the East Coast.
Dude, their
Annie Ann's.
lemonade
Who
too.
The
is
cinnamon one.
Ann?
That was it.
Yeah, see, Luke knows what's up.
Yeah, the lemonade fucks.
Too much sugar in the lemonade. in
I
mine.
got another
Dude,
2 words.
but dude, it's like, what else do you want from it? You want a healthy
I want
lemonade?
diabetes
No, but
for
there
my
needs
lemonade.
to be it.
Yeah,
The
2
problem is you
words.
want dump. God.
Peanut butter filled.
Ew, what the
What?
fuck?
You're right.
Oh, he's talking about like not from Annie Ann's. He's talking about the peanut butter.
Peanut butter
No,
filled. Oh,
no,
wait, you mean the
no.
little snacks?
Yeah,
the snack
yeah,
packs
yeah.
you get? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
those are
no.
good.
Yeah.
But they're not pretzels, though. Those aren't pretzels.
Really?
Dude, they are not. They're more dog treats than
Ask
pretzels.
Siri.
That is
that's
a good point.
fucking-
Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, then call
A
me
golden
a dog.
retriever like this
Yes.
more than I did.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm a doggy dog.
But you know what I can't stand is like, so when I'm at like a Phillies game and I'm eating a pretzel and like somebody will be like, oh look, it's the Philadelphia Criers or like the Philadelphia Phillies. It's like, what the hell does that mean? And like I can't stand people who try to substitute words into like their opposing
God
team.
forbid
sports
anybody
team.
fuck with your Phillies.
That segue was silky smooth, David.
Brought to you.
Brought to you by
Speaking of Phillies,
pretzel.
Mike, you got a real Reese Hoskins vibe with your hair right now. I dig
Oh,
it.
thanks, man.
I dig it.
I'm just gonna hit a dinger. And who else thought that he should have pulled his pants down and run around the bases the other night?
Oh,
After
a
he hit
backflip.
He hit a dinger after the guy threw it at his head. I would have
Twice,
pulled my pants down and crawled around the bases.
dude.
I don't-
34 seconds. I've never seen somebody do a light
Oh,
yaw.
the
Finger or
intentional.
something,
So good.
Didn't he get like
Yeah.
2 games suspension too?
The guy who tried to hit him. Yeah. Which is funny because
You know,
apparently,
I gotta say something. I kind of like how baseball kind of keeps it classy and they don't do all these like showboat things.
I'm not
like, just
for
play
it.
the fucking
Not
game.
for it.
Like that's it.
Play the game, but it's boring that way. That's what we like.
Exactly.
That's what baseball is.
Fuck
It's
with them.
boring.
They
We
talk
like
shit
it.
in
Yeah,
football.
dude.
We love it.
to quote Tormund, "Fuck tradition, dude. No way." I like that Bryce Harper's chippy. I like Gabe Kapler getting in people's faces, dude.
Jimmy Neutron.
Emmy, yes, that kid's hair is insane, dude.
This looks like an
It
acorn.
looks like an ice cream cone.
Oh my god, he's stuck in a wind tunnel, man.
frosty.
Yeah.
But dude, anytime I was at a game as a kid and Charlie Manuel came out of the fucking dugout, that was better than any inning
Oh, yeah. You
I'd
remember
ever
seeing
been
Larry
in.
Boa come out of the dugout. Nothing was better.
Fucking A, dude.
Sound like a 58-year-old man right now.
Yeah, baseball.
Did you mention Bryce Harper? Did you somebody say Bryce Harper?
We talked about his hair.
Bryce Harper's that kid that you don't want to invite to your birthday party in middle school because he just gets way too fucking hyper and annoys everyone.
No, he
No,
just yells at
no.
general man. He just yells at
He's
the
got a
umps, that's
sugar
it.
problem for sure.
Yeah, he did.
He can't. He doesn't have sugar ever.
He just yells at the umps. That's all,
Yeah,
and trips up the stairs.
But
Everybody
dude-
catch that?
that dude
No,
can steal bases.
I just don't like
a
his face.
motherfucker.
I don't like his attitude.
Do you guys still think he's worth the $330 million?
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
he was so hot in the beginning, and then I don't know what the hell.
The
happened.
beginning,
The
dude. It's a
beginning.
long
The beginning was
season.
so
They play
hype.
over
Man
100
steals
games.
more hearts than bases.
Dude, I wouldn't trade in my iPod Shuffle into a pawn shop for Bryce Harper. Like, I don't fuck with the dude.
Luke, what team do you support? Let's get to the root of
The
this.
Cleveland Browns, remember?
Let's go Mets.
Let's go Browns.
Nah, baby,
To
I'm
make a
a-
big mouth comment, but
like, I'm a winner. I like the Yankees.
You're a what?
I'm a winner. I like the Yankees.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
The
Gladly.
Yankees.
So wait,
Wait, to go off of that, the Bankies.
yeah, the
Hey,
Bankies. Yeah,
see?
yeah, Luke.
hey, this team's good. I think I'll root for them.
But wait, Luke,
No,
what's?
it might just be because they're the closest team to where I live, up on Junktown Mountain. I can see the stadium. from here.
I respect that, but so is the Mets. So are the Mets. Like, I'm sure
Yeah, but
Shea
if I
Stadium
wanted
was
to
your
root for a minor
backyard.
Team, I'd go for the Iron Pigs. They're just in the wrong fucking division.
Wait, the New Jersey Mets?
If you were a minor league baseball fan, Luke, I would love you more. Go,
I
go
like the
Pigs!
Iron
Go Iron Pigs.
Ugh.
Oink oink.
I don't fuck with minor league sports. I'm sorry. I
No, I'm
can't
saying
get
the
into it.
Mets.
Minor league hockey's
cool. The type of person that goes-
They're shit.
Yeah, the type of person that really, truly enjoys a minor league sports game is just. I don't want to be friends with them. I immediately don't fuck with them. I'm sorry.
You got
Fucking what's the football thing? Arena League football.
Oh, Arena
Oh,
League.
that's
Get outta
stuff.
here.
That's for psychopaths, dude.
Get
That's for
outta
people
here.
that can't stand the
Hold on.
off season.
Hold on, I've been to one when I was like 13.
How'd you like it?
There you go. Yeah.
You have to be
That's
13 years old or younger, or a psychopath,
Or Bon Jovi to own a team.
Yeah, let's go.
So if you're taking your girl to an arena football game, she's too young for you, bro.
That's a yeah.
Wait, hold on,
Either
hold on.
that or you're a cheap
How did
motherfucker
you
that
get
can't.
that far? How did she agree to that?
A couple Michelob Ultras, and they're there.
Well, NASCAR wasn't running that weekend, so
Yeah, right? But I mean, like, you gotta, it depends. Like, this area is not a minor league anything league. But, dude, up in Scranton, you get what you can.
Oh yeah.
When I was up there, dude, people were like, oh my god, Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, dude, all fucking day.
Well, if you make you gotta make of like the best you can in the area you're living in, and like I mean, my buddy lived up in Williamsport at the time. They had sandbelt races and shit like that. That is unreal.
But that was fun.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
what
fun
I'm
as
No,
shit.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
what I'm saying that.
But you're right.
Yeah.
You have to take what you have.
they also had
yeah.
midget wrestling, which is dope.
Exactly what I'm
Oiled
saying.
up midgets.
Yo, that is fun.
That's
Right?
fun all year round and nationwide.
right?
Oh,
On your side too.
Yeah,
I don't think it's politically correct to call them that, though.
Thank you, Nation.
what, wrestling? What else do you want
It's
to
like
call
the
it?
Santa Claus
It's
one
called
for little
wrestling.
people.
I still think the most Williamsport thing Josh ever said to me was, yo, you want to come up this weekend? I said, why? What's going on? And he said, there's midget wrestling at the bar. I said, which bar? He said, the one that used to be the
Cell
prison. Yeah,
Yeah,
cell
cell
block.
Yeah,
That's funny. I just got a Snapchat. I didn't get an invite.
This was years ago, Michael. Actually, this was not even pre-Snapchat, so maybe you're right.
That's great.
yeah, I think I have a video of Matt Bear stuck in a doorway in a little mini Rolling Rock.
Rumor has it he's still there today.
That was his prison cell.
What'd you do? What are you in for?
No, if you listen closely, you hear him go, give me a kiss on the cheek, give me a kiss on the cheek.
Like the ride at fucking Disney World, like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Don't drop this up. Don't drop
The
this
Tower of Terror.
That's my fucking jam.
Damon, that's not a ride, that's the men's bathroom.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't exist anymore, right?
Okay.
Yo, but speaking of ups and downs, guys, how about
Bring up
them?
Penn State like that.
How about them? How about them Sixers? This is my segue. How about them Sixers and Mike Scott?
Clean.
You guys been watching them Sixers? I have.
Where they
Boy,
come.
let me tell you.
It sounded so scripted. I have boy. Let me tell you about his tattoos.
And how?
They have emojis on them. What kind of emoji?
What do you lost me. Whose tattoos? What are you talking about?
There's this guy on the Sixers. His name's Mike Scott.
He has two first names.
He looks
Google
high
him.
as a Georgia pine. Yeah, Google him. He's got emoji sleeve tattoos. Literally, like every emoji you've seen and had on your phone in the past 3 years, he has on his
Wave
arms.
trash right there.
It is, but at the
Hey,
same
hey,
time,
hey.
the guy hits dimes and buzzer beaters, so I can't. He'll beat me up. He'll probably tweet back at me if he hears this.
Yeah, don't at me.
Yeah.
Trash is
They're
trash.
kind of a
but
big
I mean,
deal.
You could be clean, good trash. You're still trash. Like, I mean, you could be good, but you're still trash.
If he's garbage, you're a bunch of maggots.
But this brings up the question that I have written on this paper here. It says, what emoji would you get tattooed if you had the option?
Ooh, that's tough.
Ooh.
Because I got my answer. I got that little devil guy, that little devil mask with the big nose.
I would say Luke should get the Cleveland Browns shit logo because they're shit. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So what if I say I already have that one? Do I have to pick another one?
I want the thumbs up logo on my thumb.
Don't go to raves with that. You mess people up.
Yeah.
Or can I get like a choo-choo train, like around, I don't know, some...
Do they have a choo-choo train
Fucking-
emoji?
My one buddy would say he would get
fucking
the.
airplane. I don't know. I don't know. Fuck it.
My one buddy said he was like, "Oh, I'd get the like a money dollar bill like tattooed onto my dick, so every time I could watch my money grow."
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Jesus
Is
Christ!
he from
That's
Jersey?
too much thought.
No, he lives
Too
in
much
my
thought.
backyard.
Never
That guy
happened.
did not come up with that. That's the problem with that. Is that he
He heard
didn't
it.
come up with that. It was on Facebook. I shared it.
Major problem.
That's why Mike spiked his phone. He saw that. He's like, get the fuck out of
No,
here.
Mike saw the
Dude,
ghost
you read
emoji.
so much bullshit on your phone all the time. How do people not get fed up with their phones to a boiling point sometimes where they
Dude,
just
all
spike
the
it on the
time.
floor? That was the most liberating moment of my life. And you just
Yeah, you never
spike
find
your-
what you're looking for.
You're free.
You know why? Because I think you realize that how much you've paid for the damn thing, and then you're just like, oh shit.
No.
No?
Once it's paid for,
No,
it's
never
Well,
Well,
did you have drinks in you?
yeah.
Well, there you go.
Dude, what's that quote? No, but you're right, though. The amount of times I look at my phone, I'm like, what am I doing? I just closed this app and I opened it
Yeah,
again.
you just want to spike
I'm
it.
addicted.
Yes.
You're addicted.
Exactly, dude. What's that quote from
I hit that point.
from Fight Club? The
Dude,
things
it's
you own end up owning you. Like, that's the
Dude, it's
point you
never
can
gonna
get.
be.
Yeah.
So you're not having your phone. There's a documentary on it on YouTube.
That's why I refuse to get a new phone. My shit's cracked the fuck out. But, like,
I'm going to start a movement. Spike your phone.
spike your phone.
Gronk's going to be my spokes guy.
There was an app literally where the
I know.
guy He made an app where it somehow gauged how high you would throw your phone, and they took it off the App Store because people would chuck their fucking phones as high as they could, and they would break them. So the Apple Store took it off the.
I was in a 60-foot boom
Yeah, it
lift at
sounds like
work,
that
and I
guy
almost
kind of
chucked
had a
it
plan
off.
there.
That guy was ahead of the curve, man. That guy was Mike Robach in another life. He saw.
You've seen on the Apple when you swipe to like I don't know, you like move it to the left or whatever, and you see like the screen time, and it breaks it down for you to show
Oh,
how
man.
pathetic you are.
Yeah, when I figured that out, dude, I had a real big frown on my face. I was not
Yeah, it
proud.
was like 5 hours on your phone.
Well,
today.
Apple
It's like,
loves it,
what
though,
the
'cause they get-
fuck?
Like, but at the same time, it's like you're gonna use your phone. You're gonna use your phone at work. Like, what? That's the one time where I don't regret having a phone because I don't want to have awkward water cooler conversations with people. Like,
Yeah.
that's the one. That's the one time that I really wish that I do have a phone, and I do. Like my battery dies all the time, and I'm charging it twice a day at work because I want to avoid some shitty people.
Yeah, people don't understand what you're there for. You're not there for them. You're there for the water.
I'm there for the water.
What happens when the water's empty though?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You better fill that shit back up. If there's no more bubbles popping up in the thing,
If
and
the
it's
Sahara
empty,
is dry.
Well, wait.
go grab another one and stick it on
Yeah,
there.
yeah. If you're the last person to empty out the fucking water
Don't make
jug,
somebody drink.
do your job.
Ooh. Don't make somebody drink warm
Yeah,
water.
Mike, your face is getting red.
I'm pissed about this.
The problem is,
Dude, it's a real
Do
thing.
not spike that phone. I'm on the other line.
He's in the phone, Mike. Don't forget. He was cursed by a witch.
Yeah, right?
oh my god, we lost Luke. He's dead. He's dead.
Somebody call Josh.
I'll use my XR. Call John.
Where's Luke?
Happy Easter.
Well, he was with a girl, and
All the details.
Yeah.
but
No,
no.
but yeah, you get that one person that's like, oh, I don't want to do this. I gotta get back to work.
Yeah, people just make up excuses, and I hate that
Yeah.
shit. Because there's people I work with that are like, I can't lift it. I can't
I
do
hurt
it.
my arm.
Yeah.
Ow, my ankle.
Bunch of phonies.
Fuck outta
Just
here.
kidding, Greg.
Yo, but you got that one buddy always at work that you don't mind standing next to the water cooler with.
Yeah.
Because you can bullshit about all the other employees or whatever. Anybody got any work buddies that you go out to,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Oh.
grab a
gotta
drink
take
with
your
after
one
work?
buddy- You gotta take your one buddy to the cooler so you can talk shit on all the people that you sit around.
Yep.
Yeah. I got asked. I just started a new job probably a month and a half ago. And finally, I was like, today, guy was like, yo, let's grab a drink and, like, talk shit on all these other assholes that work here. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna, like, let's
First thing out of his mouth.
What's
your name?
He plans it.
I don't know who the fuck you are, but
He's like, all right, it's
I'm gonna take the new guy under my wing.
I'm into that though. You find your one ally at work, and you just talk shit about all the other people at work.
Yeah,
and It's
dude.
fun. You see them work, and you're like, "Yeah, this guy knows what's up."
It's groupthink, man. It's
Yeah.
hive mind.
Group.
You're either with them or you're not. Because, man, you ever, like, have a new job and the worst guy starts talking to you, but you don't know it's the shitty guy at work?
Oh, it's like your first day.
Oh,
And
yeah.
everyone's like, "Oh, I heard you're talking to like Mark." And you're like,
It's like, yeah, dude, he likes badminton. I love badminton. Like, and you're like, no. Don't talk to Mark. Talk to us.
Is
Yeah.
badminton with the the birdie? and all
Shuttlecock. Yeah.
that? The birdie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The little thin
Yeah.
tennis rackets.
It's like volleyball, but it's like volleyball and tennis. Okay.
High
Yep.
velocity volleyball.
You guys seriously asking you to know?
Dude, the last time I played it, I think it was like Greg's.
This
house.
can't be a sports podcast, dude. Esther's going to cut
Sorry.
the cord.
Yeah, dude, it'll get rough. I'll tell you this one. I'll tell you this though. If somebody is annoying at work, that's one thing. But if they're better than you at your job, you can't say shit. You just can't.
Very
They
true.
can be
No, I
annoying
can
if
still
they
say
want.
shit. Like, they may be good at their job,
Depends
but they're a
on what
shitty person. Like, I can call them an asshole all I want. I'm not talking about their work ethic, but they're a piece of shit
okay.
person.
You don't. Depends how much you care about your job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you don't care about getting fired, fuck it.
yeah.
See, that's when you fall into that pit of, do I care about my job?
But the answer is always no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always no.
Well, what if that guy fucking is making bread and like toast, and then he fucking like puts the
What?
fucking he
We're
like
working
puts
in
the,
a bakery? Where are we right now?
No, he like takes the butter and then he like scrapes it on, and then he gets the crumbs all over the butter.
That's specific.
Yeah, that's the worst. Specifically when other people do that.
Specifically.
See, now, wait, do you have that problem at work, though, where other people fuck with your... I mean, you don't have that problem, Dan, but, like, have you ever had that problem at work where people fuck with your food at work?
No, but you ever
Never.
Neither
smell
have
the most random food and you're just like, what the hell are they
Who the
cooking?
fuck microwave fish? There are rules here. I did
Oh,
that
man,
today.
how many
I had
days
salmon.
Do you guys
will
shit at
Chinese
work?
be before you stop bringing it to work?
What's that, Luke?
You can only bring Chinese food if it's like the day after. Don't like find it in your fridge on a Thursday and you ordered it on Monday. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
great, Friday's lunch.
Yeah, dude, be in charge of your
No.
shit. Be in charge of
No.
your food. I have a guy I work with. I'm throwing him under the bus right now. This motherfucker has had a yogurt in the mini fridge for 4 months now, dude. 4 fucking
That's
months.
fair game to be tossed.
It's dude, it's a
obviously.
vanilla Chobani. It's nothing special. Like it's nothing special. And he's had it there for 4 fucking months, and it takes up the same slot that I like to put my hot sauce on. I fucking hate it.
I hate hot
See,
sauce.
I gotta tell you something. I got a confession. I'm that dude who's messy with like food.
At work,
I'll leave fruit on my desk,
Yeah,
and
at
it
work's a
just
different
will
story.
sit there.
Ugh.
Yikes.
so you're the guy that's bringing fruit
Everybody hates
flies
me.
into
And I
the
kinda
cubicle.
embrace it. Like I don't care.
Mm.
It doesn't bother me.
See-
I like watching you all suffer. This is fun.
See, that goes deeper because you must really hate your job then. You've thrown out human decency now.
Oh,
I'm
man.
scum.
Luke,
That's
once
why.
that goes out the window, you gotta leave. There's 2 things. When human decency goes out the window, and when they say you can't use headphones at work, that's when you gotta leave.
Oh boy.
That's facts.
Dude, I'll have like old coffee mugs, and like I'm not opening those when people are around because someone might die.
Ugh.
Dude, you said fruit flies. That brings me back to, I don't know, it was like 10th or 11th grade fucking biology. And they talked about spontaneous generation was like, I guess, a theory of how fruit flies came about. And that shit came up one time at work or home or whatever. And to this day, I don't know whether or not I passed that course. I don't think I did. but
Hey, you got a job.
they mentioned that in that course. So for like 5 years, I thought that was a thing, like spontaneous generation. These flies just appeared out of nowhere. And that's where our banana flies came from. So
Magic.
That shit happened to me one time. And I was like, yeah, spontaneous generation. The flies, they come out of nowhere. That's what happens.
And then you look like an idiot.
And I walked
right?
away, and these people stewed on it for like a day.
Oh
I
my
came-
God.
I came back the next day, and they were like, Mike, like,
Are you gonna elaborate?
you realize spontaneous generation is not a thing, right? And I was like, no, I heard about it in biology class, like 10th grade, and they were like, dude, no. They were telling you that.
They thought you were some whack job.
Yeah, they were like, no, that's not how. They were telling you that's not how that works, and I was like, oh shit, like I had to.
Let me chime in on this and just put that icing on the cake because I fall into that category as well. I was very old, too old to think this was true, but I thought for a very long time, thanks to my dad, who
Santa
liked to
was
play
real.
pranks on us, that I thought limes were just unripe lemons.
All right, that's not a bad theory though.
Last year was a wild
No,
year.
it's pretty bad.
How is that bad?
Until last year.
Not last year. It's probably like 2012.
Old enough to know better.
Yeah, I was old enough. And people at work were like, I don't know who hired you.
See, wait. Your dad told you that?
Yeah.
Dude, that's your dad taking advantage of being a dad. I have a similar story where my dad, when I was being born, my mother was labored
Yikes.
with me.
Yikes.
My dad said to her, he
Gross.
goes, wouldn't it be funny if we told him the wrong things, like a carrot was dog and dog was carrot? My mom said she practically broke my fucking dad's hand. And then, years later, I found out why I didn't understand colors in kindergarten. Because I specifically remember my dad telling me that red was green and green was red. I have a very specific memory
You're
of...
not just colorblind.
Dude, I have a very specific memory of everyone
Dude,
in my
your dad
kindergarten
cannot
class.
do that. That's a
Swear
savage move.
to God.
It's a savage move.
I remember going over, like, studying with him, like, this is red, this is green, this is blue, this is orange, on the whole color wheel. I remember sitting in class with my whole entire student body, and my teacher pointing to all the colors on the color wheel, and all the kids going,
Nope, you're
blue,
wrong.
blue, orange, orange. And when they got to green, it's just little old Kyle going, red! And everyone turned around and looked at me like I had 10 heads.
They were like, who the fuck?
And then I remember my teacher just shrugging it off, like maybe he thought I was pointing to the next one. Nope, points to the next one. What's this? And I'm sitting there again, looking like I'm an idiot.
How are you not in my Read 180 class?
Dude, I was. Ask Greg. Greg will tell you.
I became friends.
Your dad took advantage of it. He's being a great
You
father.
act like you're not going to do the same.
I'm going to do
thing,
the
though.
exact same thing.
I'm
I'm
not.
telling them
Fuck
I
your
invented
kid.
the moon.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
It's like Calvin and Calvin Hobbes, dude. The dad. Why didn't they have color TVs back when you were a kid? Because they didn't invent color until 1965. Like all that shit.
Bitch.
You fucking idiot.
Oh, nice.
gonna edit that out. I'm gonna edit that out.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, we got any games to play. Or we don't.
Well, I'm the worst at transitions, so I'm not staying out of that one.
We were talking about crumbs and workplace relationships.
Oh, we were? I didn't fucking notice.
Yeah, no structure to this shit.
We were
Really?
talking
'Cause
about
I
crumbs.
feel like I'm trying to run up on a steep hill and I just keep falling back down.
2 steps forward, 10 steps back.
Transition, Damon.
Damien doesn't do
Listen.
cardio. Shut the fuck up.
Hey. If I could hit you
Hey.
right now with a bottle cap, I would.
Dude, I did cardio. Look what happened to
Stop
me.
taking the phone.
You know what? Hit it.
Hey, new phone.
New phone, who dis?
New phone. Gronk turned a leaf and Mike turned a leaf. They're both new and employed. We have. I wrote down crumbs in condom mint jars, and I spelled condom mints like you say it phonetically. Condom mints.
Condom mint.
Yeah, no,
Condom mints.
people that do
what
that-
a great invention, Mike. We could start it.
You said earlier, you're like, how about mints that taste like condoms
We can
and
start
not
it, Mike.
mints?
What's the raw dog version of that? You just put toothpaste in your mouth and go at it?
Oh.
What is this?
Colgate's new condoms.
Filled with,
Oh, I can see
filled with
What
rupplements.
do you want? Mints that taste like condoms or condoms that taste like mints? All right, I get it. I see what you did there. All
Wait
right.
a minute.
All
Wait a minute.
Dude, they.
Dive into that.
What would those
Ew,
advertisements
sorry,
look like?
Mike.
Those ads would probably look like 5 gum ads. Experience the tingle as you fuck.
Jesus.
Dude, but you know what the problem is though is
Tell
people
me
who
what the problem
park
is,
people who park behind your driveway. All right, so you're in your car, all right, and you're getting ready for work. You're backing out, and next thing you know, boom, you hit this car behind you because they're parked right behind you in the driveway.
Didn't Weston do that?
Dude, oh my god. So my buddy Weston back in the day, right? He had this Ford Mustang, real nice Ford Mustang.
What color was it? Wasn't it red?
It was red stripes, and then it was black, and
Automatic or manual?
oh no, it was cool because it had like the red.
Push start, Luke.
It had the red sparkle paint in it. It was
He
actually
less
really
than an inch on his dick that day.
it was really cool. it was really cool
Was it
paint job.
automatic or manual?
Let's not go there, but
No, that's important. It was automatic and it sucked.
no, I think it was.
And it deserved to be
Nah,
fucking
it was automatic, but it was still a nice car. Anyway,
No, it wasn't.
look, do you even drive manual? Don't get me
Dude,
started.
yeah, it's a muscle car.
Yeah, you should have.
It's the most Jersey argument I've ever heard.
I have Vin Diesel.
Knock it off.
I ask everybody on the Jersey Turnpike if it's automatic or manual.
Yeah, what
What exit? Family.
You guys sound like such outsiders.
Bankies.
But
How's the view from Jugtown Mountain?
but anyways,
Good.
so Weston's in the parked behind me, and my dad's buddy had this truck in our driveway. So my dad's like, "Yo, I'm gonna go get something real quick for the store," and he takes my dad's buddy's truck, right? He backs out into Weston's car, and my dad was so mad because he knew he was at fault, but he was trying to blame Weston at the same time. It was so funny. So he's like, "Weston, what the hell, man? You can't be parking behind there." "Oh, but dude, like, I'm really sorry. I fucked up your car. But, like, you know what, man? It's disrespectful to park behind someone's driveway. Like, anywhere you could park right here and here and here. But no, you had to park behind my driveway. But, dude, I'm really sorry that I hit your car." So-
Sounds like you handled it pretty alright.
There's some shit that, like, if you're facing a certain way, it depends whose fault it is. Like, if you're facing the wrong way on the side of the
No,
road.
people that do that are asking to have a conversation with their insurance agents.
Yo, my
People that
mom's
do that
a
are
savage.
idiots.
My mom's a savage. The people that live across from my parents had this babysitter that would come over and, like, watch their kids from, like, 3 to 5 every day so the parents were done work. And this bitch would park right behind my parents' driveway, and they'd back out every day and be like, "We're going to hit your car one day." So, like, multiple times I went over and told this girl, like, "Hey, don't park there. We're going to hit your car." Every day she was still parked there. One time my mom was late for something, backed out of the driveway right into her car and was like, "Fuck it." I told her and just drove away.
What? No
Never
way.
told her. Never didn't damage my mom's car, but the other car had a big dent in it. She was like, "I don't give a fuck." I told her.
Never saw her
And
again.
To this day, she's like, "I don't care." I told her.
What the fuck?
I
Yeah.
wonder where you learned to throw your phone at. You know, I wonder if you try that one.
That's
Probably
a problem.
woman who smashes into cars.
Dude, people like that need to die.
No
Yeah,
remorse.
I love moments when your parents become like savages in your head. Like they embarrass the hell out of you for your whole life, and then for like 30 seconds of your life, they're a complete savage.
Yeah.
And there's
And
the
like, wow,
best
look,
30
you're
seconds of
human.
your life, and it never comes back again.
When their morals come out, they're like,
Yeah. They just get so pissed off about something. You're like, yeah, that's where I get it from.
It's like, oh, you mad, bud?
So this whole podcast is just getting to the root of why Mike smashed his phone. And we just found out. It was my dad! I learned it from watching you!
Well, mom, technically.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's shared.
Doing hit and runs.
We just love smashing shit.
Dude, is this technically a hit and run?
Hey,
What constitutes as a hit and run? If someone just leaves a scene, and no note?
Yeah.
depends if you're late or not.
I remember when...
Nope. Nope.
I remember my dad and I we pulled into Dick's to go get some shit, and it was our car we pulled in, then a car of a stranger's, and then next to that car was Shane O'Toole's mom. Sorry, I dropped something.
Boy, that bitch.
And who's now in jail, so I can speak freely.
Orange is the new black.
Whole thing,
Nuh-uh.
not because of this incident, but a separate
She looks
incident.
great in orange.
She's gonna be in the new season. But I digress. Basically, my dad saw that it was her parked there. We said hi. You know, we know each other from baseball and shit. And she pulls out of her spot, and her front fender catches the back fender of the car that's separating us. She looks at me. She looks at my dad. She looks at the fender, and she bolts. Just absolutely leaves. And me and my dad are like, so we're going to write a note, right? And be like, this was Mrs. O'Toole. Like, she lives here. This is her number. Like, dude, like, not even kidding. When we went into Dick's and came back out and paid for our shit, she was already back in the parking lot talking to the cops. That's how fast that happened.
Jesus.
That's why you never fucking leave the scene. Ever. Not even if you hit a goose.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Why you gotta bring up my homie?
I just remember when fucking Luke called me. After that happened, Luke calls me. I hear David in the background going, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" He's dead. And Luke's reaching underneath the car trying to get out any feathers he can. And he's like, "It's so warm,
Dude, it was.
It's so warm."
Dude, all right,
I'll
so
tell you what I thought. I'll break it down for you.
do you want to do it? All right, feel free.
I'm trying to set up the iPod. David's trying to drive. Can't do it. He hit something. He's like, yo, I hit something. I was like, hey, you're good. That was the bridge. It wasn't.
It
Pull
wasn't.
over.
It's not the bridge.
And he's like, yo, you gotta look underneath it. So I was like, all right, let me take the flashlight out. So I take the flashlight out and look underneath the car. And like, I'm no mechanic, so I'm stupid. So I look back up at Damon. I'm like, hey man, it looks pretty good, but the chain's kind of low. And Damon just looks at me and goes, what the fuck what chain? This is a car. This isn't like an 18-wheeler. What are you talking about? And I was like, what? And he was like, what?
What a
And I
bicycle.
looked back underneath it. I get it's an intestine. And I was like, what?
It was the intestine of a goose, dude. I
grabbed that thing with a plastic bag. It was like a doggy bag. Like I was grabbing a pile
You're
of
a
shit,
good
but
friend,
it was
Luke.
intestine. And it was so warm. And it was so slippery. And the stomach was so silver. It was just, and this cop comes up to us and pulls up behind us, and he's like, "What are you boys doing?" And Damon's basically turning himself in. And he's like, "Oh my god, officer, I'm so sorry. We hit a goose." And I look around, I look back, I'm like, "Yeah, we rocked it."
we hit a goose. No, we slaughtered it.
Cop's like, "All right, you guys are good." And Damon's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, just breathing heavily now because I'm taking apart a body." The cop comes back in his car and he's like, "All right, have a good night, goose killers."
Yeah, the cop literally was like, "Have a good night, goose killers." Like he was toying with us so bad. I was like, "Oh my goodness."
Welcome to the area.
Damon already called his lawyer. So,
Yeah, I was like, "Sir, I already know my rights."
yeah. Peter was pulling up afterwards. We got out of there fast.
Oh man,
That's the one time you can leave the scene. That's the one time you can do a hit and run.
dude, but like, I the problem is the goose, the geese can fly, right? Guys, thank you, geese, guys. Geese can fly, and this asshole crosses the bridge. All right, so it's middle of the night. It's like 12 in the morning,
You've
right?
been talking shit on them for years.
It's midnight, and he's crossing the bridge when he can fly, and it pisses me off that they can take their grand old time and walk across the bridge. Like, we're supposed to abide by their rules. It pisses me off when they can just fly.
To this day, I still pull over and yell at them, "You can fly because of you."
It's like, come on, you bastards, move! Like, the only thing I like about geese is the Wawa logo. That's it.
It's the best thing they've ever done for us. Mm-hmm. Honestly. Ron White's got a bit like that where he talks about how much you hate when a goose crosses the road. You can yell at him all you want, but he's like, you know you're going to break for him because everyone knows how much they can fuck you up.
Yeah.
No one's going to fuck with a goose.
Dude, and
Why?
then when they're
Car.
when they know you're mad,
Fuck 'em.
they like walk real slow like fucking Reese Hoskins 34 seconds around the bases, dude. It pisses me off.
Can you eat geese?
These are Philly geese. I know it.
No, but we can eat
Nah,
squirrel
you can't.
apparently with
Can't
Larry
eat
the
geese.
Lobster up in your attic.
So why do we care about running them over? Like we just feel bad?
No. I don't feel bad.
You don't.
Why?
Because
Well, it's damage to your
it's
car.
if you're by yourself,
What if you saw somebody just go right there? Like, it's not feeling bad. That's where I'm at, though. Like, that's where I'm at.
Mike's at the end of his rope. Mike's
So Mike-
spiking phones and running over geese.
I'm done.
Mike, what's
I'm-
next?
I'm
Like, are you
playing.
happy? Are you okay? Are you
No.
happy with yourself?
God
I can
damn,
see
you
why
sound
those
like-
girls asked what
you
your
sound like
mental
all the
state
women
is
in my
like.
life.
Wait a
Jesus
second.
Christ.
Wait a second. This is the telling
I'm a
point. What about
lunatic.
when he said Elio's Pizza? That was when I knew he was
Yeah,
depressed.
Luke knows all the sides. I've been at Leo's Pizza for like 3 months. It's terrible.
You're
Luke-
supposed to stop eating that when you're 8.
Yeah, but Luke knew the downfall. He saw me eating and he was like, dude, what's going on? Are you depressed? Like,
Bad place.
Mike's at his boiling point, man. Shit.
Yeah, probably
God
should.
damn,
The telling
this is a
point probably
reflection
should have been
night.
when
That's a
Mike
problem.
lit a pizza box on fire and tried to put it out with ice cubes.
Luke, you
Do you remember that?
single-handedly saved my apartment.
Do you remember that? Oh
Greg
my God.
still.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was
note
another
is
night I
still
was
there.
going downhill.
All right, I'll break it down real quick. Minute story. We're all hammered in Westchester, having a good time. Me and Damon went out to get cheeseburgers because we're sloppy and drunk. And we come upstairs, and there's you go into the apartment. There's a big row of stairs you got to go up, and it's smoky. And we're like, what the fuck? Greg's not even home. No one's burning yet. So we're like, what's going on? So we run upstairs, and Mike is just standing there, like, just chilling, like James Dean, like just chilling. And the box
Watching my life
is
fall
not on
apart.
fire yet, but it's smoking. And we're kind of trying to put it together because we're drunk. And we're like, hey, Mike, what's going on? And he's like, I'm heating up my pizza. And we're like, all right.
I'm heating up my
And then
pizza.
it just catches on fire. And we're like, oh no. And Mike is just cool as a cucumber. Just like, doesn't give a fuck. Like he's trying to impress a girl or something. Like she's watching him make like a gourmet meal.
You never
I
know.
got it. And he goes
Jeff
over
Ramsey, baby.
and he hits the ice cube machine and he just starts throwing ice cubes on it. Like that's gonna do something. It didn't do anything.
He puts
I
the
took that
pizza.
pizza box and I threw it into the sink that I previously threw up in, and Max broke a shot glass in. That sink is
Oh, I
seen it
remember
all,
Rest in
and
peace.
we put that fire out. But
Well,
that was the telling sign that I knew there was something wrong with Mike.
and you know what Mike just said at the end? That's all he said.
What are you going to do?
He puts the cardboard pizza on the stove, all right, and turns it on. He's like, "Oh, I'll heat this bitch up," and then it's like, "Wait, Mike, you can't do this."
Telling you something was wrong there. You guys really like me. I think I'm getting onto something here. Something's
I'll
fucking
tell you
wrong
this,
now.
dude, if we
Something's
were
wrong.
about 30 seconds late, that shit would have went up.
Dude,
One better. Yeah, you guys would have come back to a burning. I would have just been standing there.
In your head, you're like, pizza's on, guys. It's finished.
You would have been dead.
you would have looked like Anakin Skywalker and would have been like,
Pizza's
"Are you
on.
all right?"
It's the same way the real James Dean died.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
You're a real piece of shit, Kyle.
But that's the most factual thing of that story is that Mike was just sitting there looking cool as a cucumber. I've never seen Mike under any duress or stress in any high tense situation ever. So,
Everything's fine. This is how he heats up pizza. I don't know what's the problem.
The problem is, there's no problem.
Hey.
Problem is, you're dumbass threw my pizza in the sink.
Yeah, I think I owed you a slice or something. You were a little upset. You weren't even grateful that we saved your life. Josh just comes home mad as shit because nobody was talking to him at the bar. And two, it was smoky as hell.
you're making me do a lot of editing, Luke.
No, me and Josh are boys. It's cool. He knows.
Love you, Josh.
Oh man.
Oh, dear God in heaven. I'm glad we got that story out because that was what, like a month into renting that place.
Yeah.
That was like right in the beginning of.
You christened it.
I thought I was okay to live on my own again. Nope.
My
Yeah.
mom usually puts out the fire when the pizza catches.
And then you got that Hobbit like window thing. So
I've
like
tripped
we're
over
tripped
that.
over it. We're
Ugh.
like stubbing our toes on that damn thing. So we're trying to put out the pizza, and then like, oh shit, my foot.
That was a learning curve.
I broke toes in that
Everybody
bubble.
bought you guys beer for like a housewarming party. I should have just got you a fucking baby gate for that stairwell.
Fire extinguisher and a baby gate.
you know that one
Dude,
came
when
in
we
handy.
came back from the went to that outdoor hockey game, and we had a fridge full of like Damon's flashing me something right now. I'm just looking at his bald ass head. I don't know.
Hey, you gotta edit that.
I'm gonna have so many bleeps.
I'm
over
not
here.
shaving it yet. I'm not shaving it.
There's no editing.
0. This thing's gold.
Yo, so real quick, you know what the problem? You don't want to know what the problem is? My losing my hair. All right, that's a problem. All right, so I bought
When
this.
did you shave it?
Not bald dude. Bald
No.
You
Luke,
got a
I'm-
good
it's
head too, man.
Yeah,
It's
so
not
unless you're
weird.
over
So-
30.
Yeah, it's not lumpy or anything. You're good. Dude.
Not lumpy.
Oh, let me tell you. Wait till I shave it. You'll see. You'll see. No, but I bought this product called Topic, and it's like this like dead powder that you like put in your hair. And it's
Nair.
Like, no, not Nair.
That takes hair off, Kyle.
It's like this. It's like this colored powder you put in your hair, and it's supposed to
Sounds like
blend
Kyle's
in.
dad told him something too.
You did.
It's supposed to blend in like the skin in your hair, and then try to put like attach to the fiber. So I'm gonna try it one day and see if you guys notice.
You're gonna come back
Try
with
it
that
somewhere
afro.
not on your head first. So if it doesn't work and something goes wrong, people won't notice it right away.
Yeah, right. David's just gonna show up wearing a hat one day. And we're like, dude, what are you
happened?
doing?
It didn't work.
What's up with the sombrero, dude?
Topic, thank you for the sponsor, but I don't know if I'll get it again.
Did you just come off that with the top of your head?
No, but sometimes like I'll like
He's
it'll.
got nothing on top of his head.
Sometimes the powder will go into my nose, and I'll just fucking sneeze all over the place.
When powder goes in your nose, that's the worst.
No, you know what's the worst is when you're sneezing all over the place, dude. Speaking of sneezes, I could definitely like get my.
Might be spraying motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
right. A lot of pollen.
I woke up this morning and probably like got half my sinuses out of my nose. Just sneezed a motherfucking load.
I don't have these like issues that
Dude,
everybody has with
I got a
allergies.
real funny fucking story about fucking allergies. One time,
You fucked allergies? How
No,
was she?
I got. Yeah, I wish.
I call her out.
I got bronchitis one time in the spring, and I knew it was bronchitis. I was smoking. But I knew I had bronchitis. Went to the doctor. He said, no, you had adult onset allergies. I was like, no, I don't.
Adult
I fucking
onset?
Wait, what the hell is that?
adult allergies. Like,
Your doctor
like,
sounds like he's
adult-
making shit up.
He sounds like he's from New York.
He was-
Or
adult.
WebMD.
Adult-
Where's the cutoff line?
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you
Child
off.
So I went back
allergies?
again.
What was this?
How old were you?
allergies. So I went back again, and he gave me an inhaler. I was like, dude, I don't have allergies. I fucking brought, like, I would cough until I couldn't, like, I'd throw up. And so I used to start, whenever I started coughing, I would just take a shot of, like, whiskey or
Oh, that, yeah, I remember.
or like NyQuil or something. I'd just take shots.
Did
of
you
anything
try?
I could get my hands
Did
on.
you try rubbing dirt in it too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
put some Vaporex on it.
Put lead in your pencil. But so I did all kinds of shit and it would stop. But then I went back from the third or fourth time and I was like, dude, something's fucked. So he sent me to get like an x-ray and turned out I had fucking bronchitis. So then he finally gave me the antibiotics, what the fuck he did. But yeah, allergies, I'm so glad I don't have them because all you guys are struggling, all you motherfuckers are sneezing at work all day.
hate it.
And if you sneeze more than 2 times, I'm done saying God
Yeah,
bless
get the
you.
fuck out of here,
I'm done saying
You
God
know what
bless
the
you.
problem is when people sneeze and like they don't cover it up correctly.
dude. People that do that piss me the fuck off.
right?
I like cover it into the crook of your arm.
I
Don't
do
do
the
the
shirt.
hand
I
shit.
do the shirt.
Shirt's good
Shirt's
too.
amazing.
Shirt is the sacrifice.
Shirt
the
is- shirt is
ultimate
the
sacrifice.
ultimate. It's
You
like-
are taking the bullet.
You're taking
there.
the bullet. Yes, I love that
Dude.
analogy. Talk that. Talk that.
talk
Let's
that
go.
shit.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
Sneeze it out,
Ooh,
motherfucker.
I
Dude,
love it.
I've resorted to just telling people to take it outside.
Because
I can't handle it.
We have one buddy upstairs. Luckily, he walked away. He has the wettest sneeze ever.
wettest.
And he what does he do? He just pinches his nose. So what is it? So all
doesn't help anybody.
So all your exhaling air is just gonna, or whatever CO2 is gonna come out on everybody.
CO2?
Well, yeah, when you breathe.
Paintball gun?
No, I know what you mean. It's like when you put your thumb over the hose. It doesn't solve it. It just makes it go everywhere worse.
It's
Thank you.
it's spontaneous generation.
Thank you. And yes, when you breathe out, it's CO2, Michael.
Yeah, if you sneeze at work, I'm not shaking your hand for the rest of the day. I'm not talking.
Especially if you sneeze in your hand. Especially if you sneeze in your hand.
I'll say
man.
this though, I got the worst allergies out of everyone.
You sound like
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm fucked up when I have allergies. People think I'm on drugs.
You sound like a trumpet when you sneeze.
Yeah, that too. Thanks. And what I do, I know myself. Before I go out, I'm not gonna make this a burden on anyone else. I'm bringing a roll of toilet paper. You can look at me weird, but you're
Bring
gonna
a roll
thank
of
me
toilet
later.
No, dude, he's
No.
right. Luke, how
No.
many times have you slept with a roll of toilet paper next to your bedside?
Ew,
I don't
dude.
count that high.
This time of year, especially, you can't
What?
count
It's in
that
my
high.
car. I
Mike,
keep
you
it
don't
in
have
my car.
allergies. You don't know the struggle Luke and I have.
You need to move.
I've looked up sinus removal surgery on Google before. That's how fucking annoying this is.
Yikes.
I've gotten called to the principal in the springtime in middle school because my teacher thought I was high.
Because I got high.
It's
Turns
fucking
out I
annoying.
was, but they had no proof.
Luke, I went to the
Oh,
park.
yeah.
I went to the park on Monday after a long, shitty day at work, and I was like, I just want to sit down and lay in the field, lay in a grassy field, and just
Okay.
not think about anything. Got a blanket, and I just wanted to zone out. I was sneezing so fucking hard, dude. The flagpole moved. It was so fucking bad. I immediately, and now I'm still regretting. My throat hurts, my eyes. I sound like such a bitch right now, but I've been living with this for 26 fucking years. If they came out with a pill that would eradicate allergies, I would take it in a second.
Oh, really? Because I'd rather have a pill that could grow hair.
Nah, you look good.
Nah, you look good. You look good.
Yeah, says the guy
Damon,
with
if
the
you walk into a
sexiest
room-
hair ever.
I'm talking to Mike.
I'm talking to both of you.
I'm talking to Mike.
Give me some.
Talking to Mike.
Give me your hair.
I'm just saying, if Damon,
Give me your hair.
I'm a dumb dog. All I'm saying is that if you sneeze anywhere or on me, I don't like you.
I'm not against
I don't like you.
Every time somebody sneezes in my family, I say gross. And so my brother married a gal, and she sneezed, and I said gross. She didn't like it. She got so mad at me. She told my sister it was terrible, and then she goes, She said that's what he says when he fucking sneezes. Welcome to the family. Like, sorry.
I like that. Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family.
Bitch,
And-
sorry.
And now that we got two podcasts, guys, I think that this is gonna be a family. We got the 85 views.
Family.
We got 2 episodes.
Vin Diesel.
We're hitting 3 digits soon.
People were asking me about when the next one's coming out.
Matthew Golden, dude, he emailed me. That's how much he cared.
He's an environmental scientist. He's big top dog right there.
Top viewer.
Hell yeah.
Crazy basis.
I got my top fan badge.
Anybody who's listened to us like to the end of one of these bad boys, we appreciate. That's
Mhm.
fucking-
I'm not even kidding. If you look at the analytics on YouTube, there's a big drop off after 10 minutes.
Really? Did you actually see that?
Yeah, oh yeah. You want me to show you?
No, I'm good. I don't want to be
What do we
demoralized.
talk about for this long? What do we do? What do we?
I say that
what
this
do we
one was a real slam dunk. Mike Scott, what emoji would you guys get tattooed on your body? Let's end it on
thumb
that.
on my thumb.
Okay, Damon, you
Get the water gun.
okay? Because you're always strapped.
Water
I
gun
like
on the
that.
hip.
I like
On the
that.
hip, yeah.
You know,
Right on the- right on the
yeah.
hip.
Mm-hmm. You carry the Smith like Jada Pinkett. I like that.
Yeah,
shit.
I love Wesson.
All right, Luke, what about you?
Easy. I'd get the shark one, so when they go, "What's that?" I just bite them.
Ow.
All right, I like that. We took a bite out of Father Time today. We're running a little late on the podcast today, guys, but we went raw and uncut on this one. And I'm really proud of it. So, until next time, guys.
Peace.
Later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.